If you've ever had a kidney stone, you know the pain is, well, it's legendary. We're talking worse than childbirth levels of agony. For decades, the advice on how to avoid it has been frustratingly simple, and as it turns out, probably wrong. So, what if the very things we've been told to do are actually making the problem worse? And what if the real solution isn't locked away in some high-tech lab, but has been hiding in your pantry this whole time? Let's get into it. Okay, first stop is a frustrating paradox that traps millions of people. It makes absolutely no sense on the surface, and it's right at the heart of the kidney stone mystery. I'm talking about the calcium contradiction. Now, this is where everything you think you know gets flipped on its head. The myth seems logical, right? Your stone is made of calcium oxalate, so you should cut back on calcium. But the truth is, a low calcium diet is one of the worst things you can possibly do. Here's why. When you eat foods high in something called oxalates, dietary calcium acts like a bodyguard. It binds to those oxalates right there in your stomach and then safely escorts them out of your body. Without that calcium bodyguard, the oxalates get absorbed into your blood, they travel to your kidneys, and that's exactly where they form those incredibly painful crystals. So the answer isn't to stop eating these foods, it's to eat them smarter. And here's what most people don't realize. You just have to pair these high oxalate foods with something rich in calcium. It's that simple. Think about having some cheese with that spinach, or a glass of milk with your almonds. That simple pairing, right there, is your best first line of defense. For years, though, when that first line of defense didn't work, doctors had a standard playbook. And pretty much the whole thing centered around one key compound, citrate. You know that old advice to drink lemonade? Well, it's not just some folk remedy, it's actually grounded in solid science. The power is in the citrate. It's a compound that basically acts like a microscopic peacekeeper. It works by latching onto the surface of tiny little calcium oxalate crystals in your urine, which makes them less sticky. This is what stops them from clumping together and growing into a full-blown, agonizing stone. And that right there reveals the huge limitation of citrate. It's like a shield. It's great for prevention, but it's not a weapon. It can't do a single thing about a stone that's already formed. And for decades, that was the best tool we had. Until now. And this is where things get interesting. Scientists were looking for something better than just a shield, and they found a natural compound that could finally go on the attack. The big breakthrough came from a pretty surprising place. The tropical fruit Garcinia kombucha. Now, you might have heard of this from weight loss supplements. Its secret weapon is a molecule called hydroxycitrate, or HCA for short. Chemically, it's almost identical to the citrate you find in lemons, but with one tiny, crucial difference in its structure. In this detail, it changes everything. While regular citrate just coats the crystals, HCA binds to them so strongly that it actually creates physical strain, literally causing the layers of the crystal to peel away. It doesn't just stop growth, it can shrink and even dissolve stones that are already there. It's not a shield, it's a solvent. A claim this big, well, it needs extraordinary proof. See, dissolving a crystal in a test tube is one thing, but proving you can do it inside a living kidney, that's a whole other ballgame. To do it, researchers needed a way to watch the entire process happen in real time. So they turned to the humble fruit fly. Turns out, a fruit fly's version of kidneys are remarkably similar to our own. The scientists gave these flies kidney stones, and then, under a microscope, they just watched what happened when they introduced HCA. What you're looking at are the incredible images of what they saw, the crystals literally breaking down and vanishing. And when they put it all into numbers, the results were just stunning. This chart says it all. You can see that standard citrate, yeah, it helped a bit, but HCA was on another level. It wasn't just preventing new stones. The studies confirmed it was actively dissolving and removing the stones that were already there. Now, that discovery alone is a total game changer. But it's not the only secret that's been hiding in plain sight. The next breakthrough goes even deeper. It's not about dissolving stones after they form, it's about reprogramming your body so it's less likely to make them in the first place. And the key to this biological hack? It's something I can almost guarantee you have in your kitchen right now: simple vinegar. To understand this, we need to look at a fascinating field called epigenetics. The easiest way to think about it is like a control panel for your DNA. Your genes themselves don't change, but certain signals can turn their volume up or down. So when you consume vinegar, the acetic acid sends a powerful signal to your kidney cells. This signal literally flips switches on your DNA. And the result? your kidneys start producing more of that protective citrate, and at the same time, they pump out less of the stone-forming calcium into your urine. Just let that sink in for a second. You're not just treating a symptom here. A tablespoon of vinegar is effectively instructing your body at a genetic level to build a better defense system. It's a profound biological upgrade from a simple pantry staple. So we've got a compound that can dissolve stones and a common food that can help reprogram our bodies to prevent them. The big question is, when does all this stuff leave the lab and actually help people in the real world? Well, the good news is, it already has. The science behind HCA is moving forward, and it is moving fast. Just look at this progression. In 2016, a huge paper in the journal Nature first showed HCA's power. By 2020, we had the fruit fly studies proving it works in a living creature. Then, in 2023, the National Institutes of Health put serious money behind it, a $2.36 million grant to get human trials going. And today, those trials are underway. This is the official path a new medicine takes, and HCA is well on its way. So what does this all mean for you right now? Well, here's the new blueprint. First, embrace the calcium paradox. Eat your calcium, but always with meals, especially the ones high in oxalates. Second, watch your sodium, because salt makes your kidneys leak more calcium. Third, keep an eye on the science of HCA. It's coming. And finally, think about that genetic hack. A simple tablespoon of vinegar a day to tell your body to step up its defenses. What all this new science really shows us is that for decades, we've been walking right past powerful, accessible solutions. It leaves you with a pretty compelling thought. In a world of incredibly complex medicine, maybe the most profound answers have been waiting for us all along, right inside our own kitchens.
Thank you for being here with me today. Remember, small choices create big changes. Keep nourishing your health with love and consistency. See you in the next Vital Elixir video.